Nonetheless, we managed to arrive safely at the British hill station of Mussoorie. The Victorians liked to come up to the hills for the summer, indeed rather thought they'd invented the idea. It was a convenient journey from Delhi, and just as Simla became the Raj's summer capital of government, so Mussoorie became its summer capital of pleasure. In the old Savoy Hotel, the ghosts still linger. Queen Mary stayed here and sent a carved Indian walking stick back to Edward VII. In the 20s, the ballroom was constantly full, as the Raj danced out its small hours in a riot of high society and frenzied high-altitude adultery. One contemporary guest remembered that when the morning bell sounded, the pious would say their prayers, while the impious got back into their own beds. As Kipling wrote, Jack's own Jill went up the hill to Mussoorie and Chakrata. Jack remained and died in the plains, and Jill remarried soon after. Here I met Bill Aitken, a remarkable Scottish writer who has lived in these hills for the past 40 years.
The amusing thing about the empire attitude that we started everything, we started the idea of hill stations where we estivated and cut the summer heat. But in actual fact, it was the Hindu gods who started this notion of wintering in the lower regions and spending their summer in the snowy heights. They long before the Alpine Club was founded, the Hindu gods had cottoned on to the idea that this is a great place to be in the hot weather.
We're so used to the very Indianness and sort of exoticism of seeing Hindus bathing in rivers. But as you point out in your book, it's not a very different idea at all from the Western idea of baptism. Is that so?
The moment you travel, you suddenly discover the world is the same everywhere. The ideas, the depths of idea changes, but basically there's no difference.
So Bill, what have I got ahead of me up the Ganges?
Many people set off to the source of the Ganga, but unless the goddess pulls you, kenshos you, you do not arrive. This is the absolute universal belief and people's experience that unless you're intended to arrive, you will not.